Hello friends, I am Chandicharan and you are watching Technological Logic, my channel. In today's video, I am going to share with you some of the most tricky and interesting questions in technology. The first question is why is one of the pins in a 3-pin socket plug is always thicker and always bigger than the other two? First of all, pause the video and try to answer. The correct answer is it is thicker so that it cannot be inserted into the smaller holes of the female plug, because the smaller holes are just for live and neutral connection. So if it were thinner and it would be inserted into the live pin, then directly live current and voltage would be available to the metallic body of the instruments. So there would be a risky fact. There could be it could cause many dangerous situations. The second reason for it being bigger is that so that it can be inserted, it gets inserted into the hole first, then only the live and ground pin are inserted, because it is when it goes inside first, it unlocks the two other holes, it unlocks the live and neutral pins, so it reduces the danger of current shocking area. My second question is much interesting. It's all about Albert Einstein's equation E is equal to mc square. Have you ever wondered what's the practical application of the equation E is equal to mc square given by Albert Einstein? Well, I will describe that. E stands for energy, m is mass of particles, and c square is the velocity of light times velocity of light. Now, each and every particle in the whole universe has got some fixed amount of energy within it, and that energy can be calculated by using the equation is equal to mc square, where if you put just imagine if you have a 1 kg of object, if you put 1 kg in place of m, and speed of light is 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. So if you put all those together, you get an enormous amount of energy. In the same way, if you take a simple very small particle of salt, even that particle has enormous amount of energy, because if you calculate some 0.01 milligram of salt and calculate its energy, you get some millions and trillions of joules of energy, and that energy is sufficient to run the whole universe at least for 1 to 2 months. That's great. So these are the practical implications of the fact E is equal to mc square. Now the question arises, why is it not possible to convert any particle, salt or any object into energy, so that there should not be any scarcity of energy in the world? Well, the answer is every particle is bounded by a strong force. Well, we can break it into molecules. The molecules can further be broken into atoms. We can further extract some of the electrons from the atoms. But when you go beyond that, within nucleus, which is inside the atom, you cannot break the nucleus very easily. It is bounded by strong electromagnetic force. It cannot be broken, and if it were possible to break it, it would release an enormous amount of energy which could control the whole universe. So, but some of the elements are available like uranium, which can be broken into pieces, and we can get energy. So my third question is very important question nowadays. It's quite live in today's life. For example, you might have opened Google. If you in the searching tab of Google, you find a mic. When you click the mic, and it starts listening. When you speak something, suddenly it searches results for you. So my question is, how exactly this works? You speak something, it is converted into English, and finally you find the result as you wish. Well friends, it's just the technology called voice recognition technology. When you speak something in front of the mobile by clicking that mic button, the voice frequencies are converted into bits and bytes. Those bits and bytes are further analyzed by the programs pre-installed into the mobile or laptop, which finally detects what I need to find. After recognition of what I require, it finally sends a signal to the main server, and ultimately you get the whatsoever stuffs you need to search. For a simple example, if you search my channel technological logic, the frequency and range and amplitude in which you speak technological logic, all those are transferred in the form of air pressure vibrations. They are received by the transducer. It transforms them into electrical signals. Each and every part of the amplitude of the frequency is taken into bits, and finally the search options are created. Well, my last question and the most interesting question is that it's quite practical one. Have you ever thought that when you ride a bike, you are quite stable, you are not falling, but if you stand the bike at a single point without standing, without any support of stands, it suddenly falls. Why is it so? When you are riding, there isn't any problem, but when it is in the standby mode, it falls. Well, to answer the question, you must know at least two topics. The first one is center of mass, and the second one is center of gravity. Well, when it is in the standing mode, the bike, its center of mass and center of gravity are at different points. So the bike cannot be kept at perpendicular to the earth's surface. If it were possible, it would certainly stand without any falling. But suddenly it is leaned to either 89 degree or 91 degrees. That's why it creates some force, gravitational force, and it pulls it back and it falls. But while you are driving, your handle constantly oscillates, and while oscillating, because despite the fact that you are quite still, it surely indicates that your handle is vibrating. By vibration, it is simply balancing the force, the centripetal force and the centrifugal force. By balancing the centripetal as well as the centrifugal force, it is balancing the whole bike. So friends, I hope you liked my questions. If you really like, please click on the like button, and if you have yet not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, because in this way I will be providing a lot of technical videos in my near future. Thank you for watching.